GTI graduates 483 urged to consider themselves valuable assets. Current rice crop will end with more than 630,000 tons, export heading for 500,000 tons. Government investments have resulted in high overseas market demands for local timber, and government actively pursuing possibility of dialogue with combined opposition, HPS, despite of opposition leaders' utterances. With this GINA News Capsule, I'm Janelle Carter. Good evening. On Thursday, 483 men and women from the Government Technical Institute graduated from the institute, having completed 2 years of technical training in different areas. On the occasion, Chief Education Officer Olato Sam charged graduates to value their skills and to build on their achievements thus far. This year's valedictorian was Mark Gomes, who graduated with a distinction in Electrical Engineering Part 2, and he urged his fellow graduates to continue to elevate themselves.
Education will always be pivotal for me, and as such, I will not relinquish any opportunity to further my studies, and neither should any one of you.
The GTI is celebrating its 63rd year of existence and is continuing in its dedicated service of helping the youths achieve professional success through personalized career support. Given the current performance of the local rice sector, with production reaching 627,000 tons, Minister of Agriculture Dr. Leslie Ramsamy said that he does not foresee that 2015 production will be less than 600,000 tons. Guyana's rice production for the first time ever surpassed 600,000 tons, a record that was broken on October 27th with just under 86% of the crop harvested. Minister Ramsamy said that in terms of 2015, the industry is expected to sustain this production despite the fact that the prices offered for rice and paddy in this second crop were not as high as those offered in the first crop and certainly below those offered in 2013. Over the past decade, the government has been able to implement several initiatives that have led to the enabling environment for the manufacture of in-country value-added forest products. This was demonstrated through a consolidated shipment of 2,700 cubic meters of Swan Greenheart lumber for export, which was loaded on Thursday on a vessel destined for the United Kingdom. The European company Atkins and Howard purchased the lumber.
We work quite closely with the GFC is on all the traceability of all the timbers, which is very important for the European market.
The lumber was purchased at a cost of approximately US $2.5 million. This company has been buying Greenheart lumber in Guyana for over 30 years. Head of the Presidential Secretariat, Dr. Roger Luncheon, said he believes that the recent utterances by the combined opposition that there will be no dialogue have not convinced the head of state to make another proclamation.
The one word that I probably might take some issue with is hoping. We're past hoping. We are actively on the road of persuading. This is a bit more than hoping.
Even amidst the recent protests outside of the office of the president, Dr. Luncheon said, to the extent that the president has not acted, it means that notwithstanding the protestation, he is not utterly convinced that there will be no dialogue. Meanwhile, in response to questions whether opposition leader David Granger has responded to the president's invitation for dialogue, Dr. Luncheon said that the opposition leader has certain constitutional obligations. Contrary to what Alliance for Change member Moses Nagmutu told a news conference on Thursday, that his party has agreed to work with APNU against the People's Progressive Party civic government, the small party has since 2011 election campaign been working with the APNU when they campaign in PPP areas to take away votes from the ruling party. A government official pointed out that the AFC did not campaign in APNU-supported Region 10 and other areas perceived to be highly supportive of the APNU, but in PPP support areas. The official pointed out that it was the AFC's intention all along to support the APNU, and this is reflected in their support to APNU in Parliament yearly to cut the national budget, to vote down critical legislation, and bring a no confidence motion against the government. Thank you for watching this GINA News Capsule. Do join us again. I'm Janelle Carter. Good night.